everyone, Shaked Bartal is here. Ladies and gentlemen, yours and mine, everyone else, Carolina Panthers drop another game today. 4 in a row, straight loss. And drops the record to 6-6. So let's talk about this game, what it means, and what it doesn't mean. But before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish everyone out there, I will say it in English and then in Hebrew, because I speak multiple language, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Hanukkah, may you all have a blessed, grateful holiday. Now, in Hebrew. אני רוצה לברך את כולם, חנוכה שמח, שלכולם יהיה חנוכה בריא, שמח ומאושר וטוב, ובעזרת השם, עד 120 שנה, ונאמר אמן. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Panthers are 6-6, following a 24-17 defeat on the road to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, I said the next 4 games for the Carolina Panthers are crucial. That was prior to the Detroit Lions game. I mentioned that the Panthers have the Lions, the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, the Browns. I mentioned that the Panthers, in order to make the playoff, they must, I repeat, go at very least 3-1 in this 4-game stretch. 2-2, okay, fine. 0-4, not good. 1-3, really bad. Now, the Carolina Panthers, in these 4 crucial games, are 0-3. That, my friend, is totally unacceptable. Now, some might ask, how did the Panthers all of a suddenly went from 6-2, Super Bowl contender, to 6-6, playing for the draft, having coaching change, having personnel change, players losing their jobs? And the reason that the Carolina Panthers drop from 6-2 to 6-6 has to do with a couple of reasons. Number 1, lack of disciplines. And when I say lack of disciplines, I'm talking about the coaching staff, Ron Rivera, Eric Washington. How many times during the 4-game losing stretch have we heard each of them keep saying the word missed opportunity? Oh, missed opportunity. This is missed opportunity. That is missed opportunity. Missed opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Missed opportunity, missed opportunity. I venture to say, during this 4 losing game stretch, both Ron Rivera and Eric Washington have at least said missed opportunities over 25 times, if not more, but at least over 25 times. Ladies and gentlemen, as a coach, you have to be honest. You have to be honest with your players. Making excuse doesn't fly. These players, NFL, are professional athletes. They watch the press conference. They hear what the head coach is saying. And when the head coach or the defensive coordinator, instead of saying, listen, we got to play better, listen, we have to tackle better, listen, everyone here could lose their job if we don't play like we are supposed to, like we are capable. And instead, the coach is saying, missed opportunity, which basically saying, it's okay, not a big deal, because missed opportunity is an excuse. I venture to say, if Ron Rivera and Eric Washington would have been honest with their feeling towards the players, in a press conference, the Carolina Panthers today wouldn't be 6-6. Talent-wise alone, the Panthers should be right now 11-1. The only one game that you can say they didn't have a chance was the Thursday night game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. In that game, preparation wasn't good enough. Against the Detroit Lions, Panthers had 10 days to prepare. They showed up flat. They lost to a really bad Detroit Lions team. Against the Seattle Seahawks, a pretty average team. At home, the Panthers lost. They lay an egg. Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that has absolutely nothing to play for, they lost. And the reasons they lost, lack of discipline, lack of effort, lack of trying. Sure, Cam Newton today had 4 interceptions. He wasn't great today, but let's be honest. 3 of his interceptions wasn't his fault. Also, I don't care which quarterback it is. You can put Tom Brady, you can put Aaron Rodgers, you can put Brett Favre, who is in the Hall of Fame. Any quarterback, if he's going to be under duress, if he's not going to be protected, if he's going to take it after it, when he releases the ball, do you think that he's going to make a great throw? The answer is not. His throw will probably be off target. So the blame has to be put on the offensive line. Prior to the last 4 games that the Panthers lost, the offensive line played pretty well. Then all of a suddenly, the lights switch off. Chris Clark, where are you? We know that your method, you're saying, is looking out for you. In this case, looking out for Cam. Apparently, you haven't looked up for Cam Newton. Same applies for Trey Turner, Ryan Khalil, Greg Van Orton, Tyler Larson. This offensive line, Tyler Moton. This offensive line went from being an outstanding offensive line to being a pretty average offensive line. The defense, time after time, they're giving up big chunk of yard in the air. They cannot stop the run in the middle. In the NFL, you are not going to be perfect. No one is. And I can understand that. But I cannot accept allowing an opponent to run for 5-6+ yards straight to the middle and not stop them. I cannot accept a slow quarterback, making the defense looking bad, running the ball. I cannot accept on 3rd and 17, giving up 18 yards in the air. That is totally unacceptable. That is embarrassing. Pardon me. I'm getting sick of talking how bad this Carolina Panthers defense is. The effort is not good enough. That is why we're 6-6. The excuse by Ron Rivera and Eric Washington have ran out. No more missed opportunity. No more. We are not, unfortunately, going to the playoff. And our season is going to end probably on a sour note. In part because of the bad coaching staff and the defense. On offense, North Turner, he should be kept. He's been doing an excellent job using Christian McCaffrey and the wide receivers, Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, Jarvis, The Price is Right, Ian Thomas. So I have no issue with North Turner. But as far as Eric Washington, Ron Rivera, this is what I think David Tepper should do to them. You're fired, Ron Rivera. You're fired, Eric Washington. I'm sure both of them are great people and do a lot in the community. But at the same time, when you don't get the job done, you should lose your job. We were 6-2. We were the Super Bowl contender, serious Super Bowl contender from the NFC. Now, we're probably looking at the high draft pick. And yes, we are down now. But the sun will rise. And we will be bounced back better and ever than before. You can take that to the bank, my friend. 2019 will be a great year for the Carolina Panthers. But for now, David Tepper has to do the right move, has to make coaching change so the pain will end. The excuse will end, and instead players will be held accountable for not playing hard, for not playing smart. Players who are not getting their job done will either be benched or will be cut. No player on defense, on offense, special team who doesn't get the job done, doesn't do what he's supposed to do, will play. That what should be done. With that, Shaked Bartal is signing off.